Hi traders, this is Prakash Gaba once again. Today I intend to speak on debt. Yes, debt and how to handle debt. See, when I went through tough times in 2000, when I went to buy medicine, when I had only rupees 10 and I needed 12, that day was a wake up call for me. Absolutely a wake up call. Wake up call was, I don't have money. The first thing that you need to do is reduce the expenses. I realized that. Because if you can't make money, how can you spend money? And if you spend money when you have no money, you're cutting into your capital and your business that you worked on for all these years. So I had to work on reducing the expenses. That was the first thing I did. But that day, when I decided to turn around, that was a turning point. I said, if someone has lost money, if I have lost money, then someone has made money. If that someone can make money, why can't I? That was a turning point. That day, I had in my business an overdraft facility of 4.5 lakhs. That is a regular business overdraft facility used for running the shop and the garment business that we were in. 4.5 lakhs. 2000.com boom. Everything was coming down. People were losing money, no jobs, problems again, exactly like the present situation of 2020. Similar situation. If people are not spending money, they don't spend money. If they're not making money, they don't spend money. Simple as that. When they were not spending money, where is your income coming from? So income reduction. Went down, business went down, and you were cutting into your capital. The cost of running a business was more than the business income. 4.5 lakhs of debt. What do? I resorted to intraday trading. Fortunately, I had a broker. Those days was not online trading, so I could trade intraday without margin and survive. My objective was only to make 500 rupees a day. That's all. So that my wife could run the house on 500 rupees a day with 6 people around. Myself, my wife, my son, younger brother, his wife and son. 6 people, 500 rupees a day was good enough, she said. She started her own business as well, like making sweets and taking orders, which helped it. So that was it. But what about the 4.5 lakhs rupees debt? When I started to make money, I collected 50,000 rupees. Went to the bank, deposited 50,000 rupees and gave a letter there to reduce my limit from 4.5 lakhs to 4 lakhs. Banks were surprised. The banker was saying, why are you doing it? I said, no, I don't want the limit. He said, don't use the limit. But since you have worked hard and got the limit increased to 4.5 lakhs, which is difficult to get, so reducing the limit is not good. You will not be able to get it back again. I said, it's okay. I don't want a limit. I don't want a limit. I want to reduce my limit. He was flabbergasted. He was not keen to reduce my limit. I said, no, you reduce my limit. I gave a letter. So they had to reduce the limit. I said, if I don't have a capacity to withdraw, I will not withdraw. My problem was, I can't make money. Now, if I can't make money, how will I pay interest? I have to pay interest. I can't say I will not pay interest. I have to pay interest on the loan taken. So that was the reason. If I have no loan, no interest. The objective was to reduce the liability. I went hard on. When the next thing was again 50,000 more, reduce it from 4 lakhs to 3 lakhs. Then from 3 lakhs to 2 lakhs. From 2 lakhs to 1 lakh, 1 lakhs to 0. I made it 0 in around 8 to 10 months. I said, nothing doing. I don't have a limit anymore. If I don't have a capacity to withdraw, I will not withdraw. I will live within the means. My mother used to say as a child, when I was a child, she used to say, "Jitni chadar hai, utni pair phera." Live within your means. That's it. If you have a blanket which is 5 feet, you can't be having 6 feet. So you have to live within the means. Take your feet inside and sleep within the blanket which is 5 feet. That's it. So that was the way. Conserve your expenses, try and increase your income, reduce your liability to zero. I did it. Maybe around 8 to 10 months, I don't know. But I did it. Thereafter what? Zero debt policy. I have been following a zero debt policy since then. If you buy a car, then buy a car on full payment, no EMI. Zero. Because you still have to make the EMI. When you pay EMI, you still have to, it's a liability that you have to pay. You can't say I will not pay, I'm not doing that. You still have to pay an EMI. So no EMI, zero. What else? The zero debt already leads to further. If you get a credit card, these days we cannot do without a credit card. We have to use a credit card because everything is online. What do? Swipe a credit card. Absolutely fine. But the day a statement comes to you for making payments, make the payments on day one. Not on day two. Not on the due date, on day one, because the liability is still there. By chance, if you miss the deadline of due payment, then there is a penalty which is huge. Why pay penalty? The idea of using a credit card is not to take a credit, but purely to use as a facility for online. So pay your statements on day one. I do that every time. My electricity bills online. When I get the bill online, I make the payments on day one. Same is the case with gas connections. No delay in payments on the very first day. Society bills, make the payments on day one. If you can make the payment in advance, fantastic. It stays in your account. That's how you trade without any leverage. Exactly. Whatever you work in your life, your discipline should go into trading. If you do this, then this will reflect on your trading as well. Because your conservative attitude, your orthodox attitude will help you in your trading. I'm telling you this. But the first and foremost is no loans, no EMI, no credit card, payment on day one, electricity bill or gas bill. That is the rule. 2000 I learned this. 2020 coronavirus, I have no problems. Absolutely no problems because I am zero debt. I am zero debt. I will stay zero debt. As on today, I don't have to make any payments. No car loans, nothing. I know of few people who have an EMI installments to pay. And if they lose their jobs, what happens to them? Out of the two people, husband and wife loses their job or the husband loses the job, how do they survive? School fees, how do they survive? You buy white goods on EMI, how do they survive? It will be difficult to survive. Salary cuts, how do you survive in coronavirus? So no EMI, no loans, no credit card payments overdue. Make your life a zero debt life. Absolute zero debt. And increase your source of income, reduce your expenses to the bare minimum. This coronavirus has taught me an amazing thing. To survive and to live nicely, you really don't require a lot. You really don't require a lot. Exactly, you don't really require a lot. You require a lot for flamboyance. To show to the people you require a lot. For yourself you don't require a lot. We don't live for others. We live for ourselves. We have a lifestyle to show. That's wearing a mask. If we have to wear a mask, why not wear a mask to not get corona? Okay guys, take care.